Well, well, well. What do we have here? Hey everyone, it's Noel, and it's been a hot minute since I last posted. Like a really hot minute. When was the last time I uploaded? First things first, I guess. You may be wondering why you get to look at gorgeous, fully rendered avatar me instead of my usual beautiful self. Huh? Long story made incredibly short, I no longer have any reliably consistent quiet time or space to film on camera anymore, and I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Sorry, and I hope you understand. So for the time being, I'll make do with what time and space I do have to make fun, hopefully appealing story-based videos for you guys, because I miss creating content, like, a lot. So something I've been meaning to get around to for God knows how long is the storybook tale of how I met my husband. I mean, not even Disney could write a better story. The year was 2013. The month, January. I'd just come out of a 7-year relationship and I was feeling pretty lonely, so I went onto OMEGLE, as you do. After chatting with a few creepers, I was matched up with Tony. One 2-hour-long conversation later, we became friends on Facebook. Before I go any further, I just want to say this. Be really careful who you talk to or meet online. I'm sure this goes without saying, but talking with strangers online can be potentially dangerous. I'm not going to say I don't condone connecting with people over the internet, because then I'd be the world's biggest hypocrite, but make sure you're keeping yourself safe, please. And moving on. Even with the 5-hour time difference, we talked every single day. By March, we both realized we had feelings beyond just being pen pals. And we made plans to meet. By my 23rd birthday, I was visiting him in Northern Ireland. And that pretty much solidified our long-distance relationship status. Once a year, we took turns flying to each other's home countries to visit. And yes, you heard that right. Once a year. As you can imagine, it sucked. But we made the most of those visits, often taking the time to travel and explore. It was after my visit in 2017 that we shared a mutual annoyance with the distance. So we discussed ways of closing the gap. At that time, though, my main concern was making sure I had all of my debts paid before we got really serious about it. So I paid off my student car loans by the end of that year. Fast forward to August of 2018. It was Tony's turn to visit, and I had an idea I wasn't sure he'd go for. So, we made arrangements for a courthouse wedding and we got married. And then came the hard part, navigating the visa paperwork. If you watched any of my vlogs in 2019, I am so sorry. In those vlogs, I described a lot of visa paperwork drama, but basically, because of an eligibility requirement, the earliest we could apply was September of 2019. After literal weeks of gathering photographic evidence, filling out forms, and going over finances, we applied 2 days after our 1-year anniversary. But it didn't stop there. I still had to get fingerprinted and drop my visa documents off at a UPS. And then I waited 58 days, and thousands of tears later, I got an email. I remember how much I was shaking when I opened it, and the surge of joy I got when I read that a decision had been made. The next day, I got my visa in the mail, and by the first week of December, I was on a plane. Of course, this is just the short version. If you guys have any questions about how we dealt with the distance or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Hey, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know, judging by my upload history, I haven't done anything entirely exciting, but I'm really hoping that with the time I've been given during this year and the year forthcoming, that I'll be able to make content that's at least a little uplifting, maybe a little cringy, but most certainly something that'll hopefully put a smile on your face and brighten your day. If you liked watching or listening to me babble, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you want to join me on my little life ramblings or see some art-related content once in a while, I would totally appreciate it if you would subscribe. But for now, take a breath, drink some water, do something good for yourself, and I'll see you next time.